Hey, so today I am going to be getting started with my blank canvas here, and we have a lot of backlighting, so I lit up this area too, but the sun is really strong, which is great for painting, so I'm really excited to get started. And what I like to do is start out with some acrylic paint, which I have here. I have a bunch of colors, and this is brand new too, so I'm gonna have to stab the little tinfoil thing, make sure that it comes out of there. So I'm gonna choose a few colors, and I also have some matte medium. So what this does is it really helps like the paint, especially for like a background kind of coat, just to get me started and grounded and stabilized in the painting, is really gonna help the paint kind of smooth out, go a long way. So yes, it's economical, that's one way to look at it, but it's also just like makes everything easier in my opinion. So without further ado, I'm really excited about this channel painting, and it's really just about setting the intention that whoever, wherever it ends up, whoever it ends up with, it is really meant to give to them eternally. Because it's, so just show you, just get a little matte, and this is palette paper, so like wax paper kind of. But yeah, it's meant to give to you eternally and provide you with joy, peace, and even healing as you look at it, like every time, day after day, year after year. So it's fun to be able to paint like that because of really all the inner work I do too. So I'm gonna start with some blues. So yeah, I've got to get this little, it comes with a little, thing to poke it, so it should be fine. We'll see how it goes. And of course you can always add more pigment or whatever. So yeah, you can see what I'm doing there. Some blue going on. And I don't usually just, use one color from the tube. I'm gonna try mixing it with some lavender too. Oh right, I need to poke it. So we'll make sure that this doesn't explode. What I need to probably work on is getting like an apron or something. But anyway, so we're just gonna use like a little bit of that. And I think some ultramarine, I love the word ultramarine in the color, too. So just a little bit there of that. And it's nice to have a paint kit like this because you can see what you go through the fastest, and then you could get bigger ones of those, which of course is always going to be black and white too. And I am going to add a little bit of white to it because, by the way, this medium isn't white. It's like clear basically. So if you use too much of it, it'll kind of make your paint transparent. Oh, okay. See, like, where's the color? Well, all right, and we got some white there, maybe a little more. So yeah, for a background job, I like a bigger brush, so we're gonna start out with like a really big brush. Nothing too special, but make sure the bristles aren't like coming out or anything like funky going on with them, because that's gonna suck when you go to paint on your canvas. So yeah, I mean, just mix it up, see how it looks. It's, you know, super fun, obviously, to mix it, and you get to see what a fun color. And you don't have to mix it all the way. Like, I actually like different, what do I want to say? Like, the paint, I don't necessarily, the way I paint, want it to be all uniform. So I'm okay with leaving it a little unmixed. So it kind of just depends on your style, but it's really so exciting. So here it goes, just, you know, whatever's gonna happen here is gonna happen. It'll just be great to get a first coat on. Now, the thing with acrylic paint too, and I am adding a little water, just a little, but is that it's gonna dry pretty quickly, so you do want to pay attention to that. Like, you're gonna want to act fast, I guess is what I mean, if you want cohesiveness with your brush strokes completely. If you don't, then yeah, maybe it doesn't matter, right? Very cool. So I'm gonna add a little more medium to my palette, and I'm gonna see what colors I really want now that I'm kind of getting grounded into my painting, right? So yeah, it's just fun to do. Now keep in mind, if you're like, oh, I'm gonna do purple over here, and then I'm gonna do yellow over there or something like that, and maybe you already know these things. I don't know. But yeah, like that's gonna make brown, right? So you wanna be careful. Ooh, this is like kind of a different color than I expected. It's a lot more blue, you could kind of see than the picture. But yeah, unless you're making brown intentionally, you're gonna be kind of maybe unhappy if you put together colors that are, well, like not meant to go together. So yeah. And when I say go together, I guess I mean like mix together. But that's like how foundation is made, right? Like most foundation is some kind of a brown, beige, tan, flesh. Yeah, it's like a lot of mixing colors that you wouldn't normally mix together. So, do a little more blue, cobalt, and yeah, you can see all the little dabs of color here. Oh, I could have sworn that I already, I guess that was the lighter one that I already punctured. Oh, such a pretty color. I love that color. It's kind of reminds me of like a, I don't know, like in between your third eye and your throat chakra color. Tangent, anyway. All right, and yeah, I'm gonna add some more white again. And you know, like, the paint's not gonna dry so fast that's on my canvas that like, I need to rush. But acrylic paint does actually dry pretty fast. So yeah, I got the brush a little bit wet again. And just gonna mix that. Ooh, yeah, look at that color. So nice. Okay. And here we go. This is really nice and smooth, the way this is painting. I'm gonna keep adding water to this to really smooth it out a bit. And yeah, like I can see where the paint is already kind of drying a little bit. And I think that my canvas is going to stay put enough for me to do that, because that's the thing about clip. You know, if you have something like that going on, get out of the way. And if you're just doing like a base coat, I mean, obviously you don't need to worry too much about, I don't know, anything. If you're just like kind of establishing the turf, you know, the turf of your canvas, really. And this easel is new, so there's no paint on it yet, so I'm sure that'll change pretty fast. Some of you where there's like kind of gathered water and stuff up there. And all of these like, I don't want to say things that you don't necessarily plan with painting. You don't need to plan everything when you paint. If you're involved in the creative process, you probably know that. But just because you don't plan it doesn't mean that it's not intentional, because if you're creating with source, like with the divine, then you're like, what you're doing is having like this whole process, this whole experience, and the outcome of it, which is this painting, is gonna be intentional, and it's gonna be filled with a lot of love. And that is also going to show. Crevices of the canvas too, get that squared away. And after I do acrylic, I am going to be moving on to oil paint. So that's going to be fun times ahead. So I'm going to do a little bit more for this base coat. And then take it from there. So I think I'm going to kind of go with the colors I've already got going on, mostly. Maybe a little more purpley on the bottom. And like this can change, right? It can evolve. And sometimes as you do layers of paint, like what you began with, there isn't necessarily a whole lot of it left, depending on how you plan out your painting. So, got some white. And do a little more of this cobalt here too. mix these colors, and you know, you might like a different kind of palette, like if you don't like stuff going all over the place or whatever. I've always liked these kinds of palettes. It's really easy to clean up, but some of these other ones too. And yeah, I love getting the differentiation in the colors already started, or it's already establishing like a mood and stuff for the painting. So there's definitely going to be some paint on this easel already. And as soon as that dries, like I can put that back down so this doesn't fall over. That would be embarrassing. Yeah, I wish you could smell the paint. I don't know. I really like the smell. It's like just feels freeing somehow. So see if I can get the canvas basically all prepped with what I just mixed. We're going to do one more batch. And you know, it's okay to have drippy parts and stuff like that. Like, I mean, if that's what you like, I do like it. And a lot of my art, you know, has stuff like that. If you don't, and it's sloppy to you, and you just don't like it, well, then yeah, like that might just not be your style, and that's totally cool. It's nice to pay attention to the, what I want to say, like the stroke, you know, like which way are you stroking, and stuff like that. And obviously it doesn't mean it all needs to be the same way, but it's just something to pay attention to. I would like to move this around. Oops. Oh, it's like painting on that easel. And yeah, really establish this here. Yeah, and I have mixed feelings about painting on the sides of canvases too. You know, I know everyone has their preferences with all these things, and they change sometimes anyway. Yeah, so it's good to think about though, like what you care about when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna apply a little more right there. And I think that is good. So, ta-da! This is what I have so far. Yeah, this is just the beginning of this painting and the painting on my hands as well, as you can see. So, exciting stuff, and excited to see where this painting will go, and I will keep you updated on that. So thanks for watching, and feel free to like, share, subscribe, and I would love to hear your comments below if you have any too. Alright, have a good one. Bye!